Let's talk about the most important thing, about the core of personality. Why is it important to understand what it is? The core of personality is not character and not willpower. It is what a person lives from. One could say spiritually, the core is the inner light, the spark of life, that part of the soul through which a person feels a connection to the source and to life. Or one could say scientifically, the core is an integrated psyche, where the mind, feelings and body work as one system rather than pulling the person in different directions. Both languages speak of the same thing, just in different words. When the core is in place, a person feels, I am, I endure, I can be myself in this world. How does a person live without a core? Most people don't even realize that their core may be weakened. They think the problem lies in circumstances, or in other people, or in fate. But without a core, life feels like this. There is a lot of tension inside, many thoughts, a lot of anxiety, and little support. Then a person seeks answers outside. They cling to systems, teachings, authorities, getting caught up in collective emotions, fear, anger, excitement, hatred. Not because they are weak, but because there is no point of stillness within them. Signs of a living, healthy core. A person with a restored core possesses an amazing quality, calm strength. They are capable of enduring uncertainty without falling apart, feeling deeply but not losing their mind, taking responsibility without destroying themselves, being free without burning bridges. Such a person does not need a cult. They do not need an enemy to feel alive. They do not dissolve into the crowd because they have already found themselves. Recently, the same picture repeats in the sessions. People come prepared, they write down goals, they plan, they organize their lives, but deep down, silence. The subconscious seems to say no, not out of stubbornness and not out of sabotage, but out of honesty. During the diagnosis, it turns out that the person is already ready to restore themselves as a whole system. But the mind, not yet. The mind suggests small, cautious goals. And the inner system is waiting for a completely different step. Why does this happen? Because small goals do not require change. They allow one to remain the same. And restoring the core is always about growing up. It's the moment when a person stops living out of trauma, fear, and compensations. And here an internal conflict arises. The mind wants safety, while the psyche wants wholeness. Therefore, a person lowers the bar, stays in place, changes formulations, practices, directions. But movement does not begin. This is the true request. When a person matures, the request changes. It no longer sounds like I want money, I want a relationship, I want health. It sounds like this. I want to return to myself. I want to be whole. And this is the most honest, most mature request that can exist. What happens after the core is restored? The goals do not disappear anywhere. On the contrary, they become clear and alive. But they are no longer drawn from fear. They are born from inner support. A person stops proving to the world that they have the right to exist. They simply live. And in conclusion, the core of personality is not something mystical and not something abstract. It is a return home, to oneself, to reality, to life. And from this moment on, it no longer matters what to call it, divine light or psychic integration. What matters is this: a person stops being a fragment and becomes whole again.